welcome. I'm Cassidy Cash. If you're new here, this is the channel where we go behind the curtain and into the real life and history of William Shakespeare. If you like history, random facts from the 16th century, and exploring the Renaissance in general, then you're in the right place. Hit that like and subscribe button because we're here every week. Our episode this week is inspired by a listener who submitted a question and wondered, did Shakespeare invent the word vomit? The word vomit was probably not invented by Shakespeare, but it has ties to Shakespeare history. The online Etymology Dictionary, not to be confused with our other friend, the OED, the Oxford English Dictionary. This is an etymological dictionary that looks at the source of words. I'll link you to that in the show notes of this episode. But that dictionary defines the word vomit as a noun as coming from the late 14th century and meaning the act of expelling contents of the stomach through the mouth. It comes from the Anglo-French word vomit. Probably if you're speaking French, it's actually pronounced vomi. Shakespeare does use the word vomit 6 times in his plays, and he uses it to describe exactly what this dictionary defines the word vomit as intending to mean. However, it doesn't seem that the word was invented by Shakespeare. It seems that it did exist before Shakespeare used it, so he can't claim credit for that one. As a verb, the word vomit similarly was in existence before Shakespeare applies it in his plays, though it does seem to be relatively new to the English language and derived from Latin rather than French. So where did this rumor about Shakespeare inventing the word vomit get started? Well, it seems that Shakespeare invented one popular synonym for the word vomit, and that is the word puke. That's right. If you're using the phrase puke your guts out in any kind of TV show or just at home, I suppose, I hope you're having a better day than that. But if you use that word, it seems to come from Shakespeare. The online Etymology Dictionary defines the word puke in a very similar way to vomit, in that the definition of both of those words is the same thing in terms of what's happening when you're using that word. But the dictionary goes on to indicate that the first known reference to the word puke being used as a verb was in fact by Shakespeare. The first recorded use of puke as a verb in the English language comes from Shakespeare's play As You Like It. It comes from what's known as the 7 ages of man's speech in Act 2, and the line is, "At first the infant mewling and puking in the nurse's arms." This again comes from Act 2, Scene 7. That word puke comes again from Latin as opposed to French. It derives from the word spuere. Now, I don't speak Latin, so I have no idea if that pronunciation is correct, but it means to spew. So you get the connection there visually. Sorry. So it seems that while Shakespeare cannot be given credit for the word vomit, he did, at least as far as our current records indicate, invent the word puke. So now you have something fun to go and tell your friends. That's it for this week. I'm Cassidy Cash, and I hope you learned something new about the Bard. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.